Oh hey there, Rainbow Camp campers for summer 2022. I'm Cal, I use he, him pronouns, and I'm the program director, and today I am going to be showing you what to pack for Rainbow Camp's main camp programming for 2022. We're going to start with the bag. So in your nice bag, it can be a gym bag, it can be a suitcase, it can be 4 different backpacks. However you'd like to pack your stuff, you can pack it in a dry bag if you'd like. We just need a way for you to get it to camp. In that bag, you're going to be putting all of your different things for the week. So we're going to start with the main point of interest for myself, which is water bottles. You want to make sure that you're bringing nice water bottles. You can bring 1 or 2 for a session of camp, and make sure you bring it around everywhere so you're staying nice and hydrated while you're with us. In addition to that, we are going to be wanting to bring things to stay sun safe. So we've got our sunscreen that we want to bring with us. Make sure it has high SPF for however much you need. I personally take 50 or higher because I burn quick. Then with that, you want your bug spray or bug cream to make sure that bugs are staying off of you while you're at camp. You can bring additional bug safety gear such as bug hats, bug screens for your face and arms and legs, which you can get at most Canadian Tires and also sporting stores. You want to also make sure you're bringing your deodorant and making sure that it is preferably non-scented, as we have some scent allergies. So you want to make sure you're bringing deodorant or antiperspirant. With that, we want to make sure you're bringing your toothbrush and your toothpaste in order to make sure that you keep your dental hygiene up. Floss is also recommended, as well as any additional dental requirements that you might need, especially if you have braces. Next, we're going to be moving into the clothing aspect of things. So I'm going to start with what I have on here today. So my bucket hat, nice and awesome to bring to camp so that it keeps the sun off of me in all angles. Great for canoeing in particular, for if you're taking any canoeing lessons or if you're taking any swim lessons. You can also bring a baseball cap, which will keep the sun off of your nose and face. After that, you can see I'm wearing a nice sweater. And so with our 1-week programs, you want to be making sure that you're bringing 1 to 3 sweaters. With our 2-week programs, you want to be doubling that number, so you're bringing 2 to 6 sweaters. 6 might be a little excessive, but if that is your prerogative, then we by all means try to fit them in to your suitcases. Sweaters can look a variety of different ways. My personal favorite is the hoodie, and I'm sure a lot of your personal favorites are the hoodie as well, because they're just so nice, and if it gets cold, I can wrap it around my ears. There are other types of sweaters, so if you want to bring quarter zips are also nice in order to make sure you're nice and warm. We're going to be moving into the other aspects. So with shorts, you can bring shorts to each program. I suggest please bring shorts. It is nice and warm up in Northern Ontario a lot of the time, and we want to make sure that you're staying nice and cool. So if you're coming for a 1-week program, we suggest you bring 2 to 4 pairs of shorts. If you're coming for a 2-week program, we suggest you double that number, so you're bringing 4 to 6 pairs of shorts. Sticking with the pants, we want to make sure that you're going to be nice and warm if it gets cold and chilly at night. So we suggest that you bring a nice pair of pants to the program. And so if you're bringing your pants, we suggest that you bring 2 to 4 if you're in a 1-week program, and 4 to 6 if you're in a 2-week program. For undergarments, you want to make sure you're bringing every day you have a different set of undergarments for the bottom half. For the top half, you want to make sure that you have enough that you're going to be feeling good. So that's up to you whether or not you want to bring multiple binders. We also provide binders at camp for those who want to try them out. And as for bras, you want to be doing the same thing. With the top half also comes our shirts. So you want to make sure you're bringing enough shirts that you're going to be feeling nice and fresh. And so for our 1-week programs, we suggest you're bringing about 4 shirts, and for our 2-week programs you're bringing about 8 shirts. And so shirts, as long as they're not too stinky, can be worn again, and we can also wash them if you don't have enough shirts for the entire program. So we're going to be moving on to our bathing suits. So bathing suits, our policy at Rainbow Camp is you want to cover your nipples and your downstairs bits, and so as long as your bathing suit does that, you're going to be fine. I'm going to show you mine today. So I have a pair of just boxer shorts. I also have a long sleeve, it's a black shirt in order to keep the sun off of me because I do a lot of swimming lessons at camp, and so I like to make sure that I'm staying SPF safe at every given time, so my bathing suit reflects that. With your bathing suit, you're going to need something to dry off, and so we suggest that you bring a couple towels, one towel for the beach and one towel for showering and kind of staying nice and dry. So I suggest bringing 2 or 3 towels regardless of what week you're coming. For further safety stuff, it sometimes rains, and with rain comes rain safety, and so you want to make sure you're bringing a nice raincoat, rain poncho, something to keep you nice and dry while you're at camp. And I also like to accompany my raincoat with some rain pants in order to complete the fit and stay dry from head to toe. With our main camp programming, you are able to bring things like pillows and blankets in order to stay nice and comfortable at our main camp. But we also do what is called our Sleep at Night program, where you're gonna go up to the bluffs and experience a night under the stars. And so with that, you wanna make sure you're bringing a nice sleeping bag that'll come with you. I have my sleeping bag, which has a -8 rating, although yours, I suggest having at least a 0 degrees rating in order to be nice and warm while you're at camp. Also, I bring an additional blanket in order to make sure that even if my sleeping bag isn't warm enough, that I still have that additional warmth piece in order to be nice and comfortable. Make sure you bring a pillow when you come to camp. Some other things that you might want to bring to camp are a flashlight. Please bring a flashlight with you in order to navigate your way through the dark. My favorite thing is a headlamp. We play a lot of games at night, and so you want to be able to see if you're going anywhere. Other staff will have access to flashlights, and don't worry if you forget any of these things. We will be able to hopefully help you find some backup stuff. And so if you have any additional things that you want to add, so if it's a disposable camera, a journal, a book, a Squishmallow if you have them, or a stuffed animal of any sort, please make sure that you pack that and bring it with you. For any transportation on the plane, you want to make sure that your stuff being brought is able to fit within the weight limit of the plane's requirements, which will be provided in your travel information. That's pretty much all for our packing list. Just make sure you're bringing enough clothes, enough water bottles, enough safety things like sunscreen, bug spray, as well as your hygiene items. Whether that also includes makeup and additional items like that, feel free to bring it. We're super awesome and open to everyone expressing themselves how they are able to do so and feel the most authentically themselves. We want to make sure that anything that you pack, you're feeling fresh, you're feeling funky about, and if you aren't, make sure to ask your counselors about additional items. We look super forward to having you all at Rainbow Camp this summer. Packing list complete will be in the description of this video, and we hope that you, as well as everyone else that joins us, has an amazing summer experience with us, and it starts with packing. So thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon.